Join me as I try to recreate Stone Cold Steve Austin's best fight moves and see if I can pull off some of his epic moments. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the toughest son of a gun to ever step into the WWE ring, is widely regarded as one of the most iconic wrestlers of all time, and for good reason. With a fighting style that was equal parts rugged and rebellious, Austin consistently delivered some of the most memorable moments in wrestling history. Austin's career wasn't without its setbacks, though. The guy suffered some serious injuries over the years, including a broken neck that almost ended his career for good. And let's not forget about the endless list of rivalries that pushed him to his limits, from Vince McMahon to The Rock. But it was in these moments of adversity that Austin's fighting spirit truly shone through, making his eventual victories all the more sweet. The challenges he faced only made his fight moves all the more significant. I mean, who can forget the time he took on the entire McMahon-Helmsley faction at WrestleMania 15? Or how about when he clashed with The Undertaker in an unforgettable Buried Alive match? These were the kinds of battles that cemented Austin's status as a true wrestling legend. Despite the odds being stacked against him, Austin always managed to come out on top, and it was his unyielding determination that made his fights so epic. Whether he was taking on authority figures like Vince McMahon or battling for the championship against the likes of Triple H, Austin always brought a level of intensity that was unmatched by his opponents. Austin's signature moves are still talked about to this day, and for good reason. The Stone Cold Stunner, in particular, is an iconic finisher that never failed to get the crowd on their feet. And who can forget the time he drove a beer truck to the ring, or when he gave the entire WWE roster a good old-fashioned stunner party? These were the kinds of moments that made Austin a household name. But it wasn't just the moves themselves that made Austin so beloved, it was the context in which he used them. Whether he was fighting for the championship or standing up to authority, Austin's moves were always laced with a sense of rebelliousness and defiance. He was the ultimate anti-hero, and his fights reflected that. One of the most epic battles of Austin's career has got to be his clash with Bret Hart at WrestleMania 13. This was a fight for the ages, folks, with both men giving it their all in a brutal and unrelenting match. But in the end, it was Austin who emerged victorious, cementing his status as one of the greatest of all time. In many ways, this fight summed up Austin's entire career: tough, gritty, and utterly unforgettable. And it's moments like these that remind us why Austin is still revered as one of the all-time greats. So there you have it, folks, Stone Cold Steve Austin's best fight moves and most epic moments. The guy was a true original, and his influence can still be felt in the world of wrestling today. What's your favorite Stone Cold moment? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to suggest other wrestlers you'd like to see featured in future videos.